What's going on? It's your boy roguelikes, and today I've got for you my very first Hollow review. Let's get into it. I've been playing Chaos Zone Nightmare non-stop since launch, and I can't wait to share my thoughts. Spoiler, I love it. At the end, I'll give the game my Hollow rating, and yes, this one's getting a 9 out of 10. Not even gonna hold you. If you haven't heard of it, Chaos Zone Nightmare is a roguelike deck building RPG from the folks behind Epic 7. Picture Slay the Spire mashed up with Darkest Dungeon, and you're in the ballpark. It's set aboard the SS Nightmare, where you, as an emotionless Protoss, venture into chaos-infected zones full of Lovecraftian monsters. Here's the neat part. Despite having gacha elements, you're never forced to pull to have fun. You can upgrade your characters and build out your deck just by playing the game. The core loop revolves around building a deck of cards for each character to run. Each character has unique cards and synergies. Mika, for example, can create crazy loops where she heals, draw cards, and give free AP, making openings for you to deal heavy damage and rotate your deck. Because it's roguelike, every run is randomly generated. You face different encounters, choose different cards and gear, and build your decks in new ways. And I love that you can create multiple save datas. Each one acts like, well, a save file for your character, letting them function differently and play nicely with other characters. There's even a sanity mechanic that forces you to manage your team's mental health. It keeps things tense, but in the best kind of way. Replayability is where Chaos Zone Nightmare shines. No two runs feel the same. I've experimented with mixing classes, characters, and the variety of cards and events means you're always discovering new strategies. Plus, because you can build separate save files for each character, they evolve differently depending on which cards and routes you choose. I keep coming back because I haven't even scratched the surface of what's possible yet. Visually, the game nails the dark, cosmic horror vibe. The art and music feel appropriately unsettling and immersive. While the early story didn't fully live up to its bleak premise, the developers have acknowledged that and are working on revamping the narrative to make it darker and more in line with player expectations. Now, it wasn't all smooth sailing. The launch was rough. Server instability, account resets, and payment errors took the shine off the first few days, of course. But here's what impressed me. PD Kim Hyung-seok personally apologized to the community and promised that the team would communicate fixes transparently. They've since acknowledged most of the major issues and even acknowledged feedback about content fatigue. They're adjusting the roguelike systems to reduce grind, making card removal easier, and generally listening to what players want. For a gacha game, that level of transparency is refreshing, and it makes me trust where this game is headed. Now, everything has pros and cons, so let me go ahead and run that down real quick. Big pros: addictive deck building and class synergies, tons of replay value, generous progression that doesn't lean too hard on gacha, and developers who own up to their mistakes and fix them. Minor cons: there's a learning curve to understanding some characters. The early story pacing needs a lot of work, and I still sometimes feel the grind if I'm trying to perfect the run. Overall, Chaos Zone Nightmare gets a Hollow rating 9 out of 10 for me. It's one of the most inventive mobile RPGs I've played, and the fact that the devs are so transparent only makes me more excited for its future. Let me know in the comments if you're playing, and if you have any wild deck builds I should try. Thanks for joining my first Hollow review. Hit like and subscribe if you enjoyed, and stay tuned for more reviews of games like Brown Dust 2, TFT Mobile, and the upcoming Bleach Souls Resonance.